Hello, Muroc families. Trevor Walker, Assistant Superintendent here. This week, first, I want to start off with thanking everyone. We know there's been a lot of change this year as we've opened a new school and changed bell schedules and changed from late start Wednesdays to early release Fridays. Thank you so much for your patience and understanding as we've kind of built that new routine and the new schedule. All of these changes were made to help us better serve students and help us train staff to better serve students. So we believe in the long run it'll be well worth the changes and the revisions, but we know change and rebuilding routines can be a bit of a pain, so we appreciate that. Other thing I would like to ask this week is for patients, especially if you're emailing staff or emailing your principal or leaving a voicemail. Not everyone sits by their phones and their computers, and we encourage that. We want folks to go out and decompress on their days off and their evenings with their families. Sometimes they might reply, sometimes might not. So if you are sending something after hours or on a weekend, we ask you just give a little bit of patience and understanding that they're going to be there in the morning getting everything going before they catch up. Same with their voicemail. Obviously, if it's an emergency, it's something that's really urgent, call or go to the site. We want to make sure if it's a critical matter, it's addressed right away. But for things that are not as pressing, just a little bit of patience would be greatly, greatly appreciated. Next thing I want to talk on is free and reduced meal applications. So we understand it's now a bit of kind of a counterintuitive naming. To be clear, breakfast and lunch are free for all students now. That's a California law. However, a lot of other things still rely on that application. So first and foremost, it's required by the federal government. We're required to have those and have people fill them out. But second, in California, even though meals are still free, funding is actually based on the free and reduced applications. So we know everyone's busy, but if you can take a few moments, the form's actually available on our website. So if you don't want to deal with the paper copy, you can go on the website, fill it out real quick. Nice thing about doing it online, it'll tell you if you're missing something. So when you hit send and submit, it's done, it's finished, it's filled out, you know your status. Easy peasy. And it helps us get the funding so that we can add more programs, get more materials, and do more for students. So I really appreciate taking the time to do that. It isn't long, I assure you, and we really appreciate that. Next, I want to talk a little bit on the 661 area code. Kevin's talked about it in prior videos, but real quick, we understand it's frustrating. We're very sorry. We wish we had more control over the matter, to be honest. Right now, we're dealing with the telecom. The short version is they were able to port 760 numbers, but the 661s were not able to be ported. We're working to finish that port and get 661s up. In the interim, we're looking at trying to assign temporary 760 numbers to the school sites that normally have a 661 number to get the normal tree working. In the interim, we have the extensions posted on the website. Just go there. You are calling directly to a person, so they may not always answer, but it's the best workaround we have in the interim while we're trying to get this sorted. Also want to talk a little bit about YouTube. First, for everyone watching this right now, thank you. We appreciate it. We use this as a way to get out more information more quickly. A conversation can look a lot like a wall of text, but when you're speaking and listening and watching someone, I think it makes it a little bit easier to understand. We do ask folks subscribe. One of the things it does is when we hit a certain number of subscribers, it allows us to post text updates. So for example, today, our video is being posted here in the evening instead of in the morning. And we could have, I'm the one that does that. I could have put out a little message just so folks didn't have to wonder if it was coming out. They know it's coming out. On that topic with YouTube, we are hoping to actually release a special video next week of some cool things, so stay tuned for that. I can't promise it'll be next week, but I'm pretty sure we have everything sorted to push that out next week. So instead of just watching Kevin or myself drone on, we'll have something a little more exciting. with that, thank you so much. We hope this school year is going great for you. If not, feel free to reach out and let us know how we can do better. Otherwise, have a great rest of your week. And it's a short week, so only a couple more days to go. So have a good one. Bye.